What's up, everyone? Welcome back. We're here in the house finally, and I actually got a lot of stuff, a lot of games for the collection. We went to charity shops, we went to CEX, and went over budget. I was meant to spend £20, but I think I spent like 24 or something like that there for these games that we got. Um, and yeah, people might look at them and be like maybe overspent a wee bit, but at the same time, no game was over like. I don't think I had a game that was over £2.50 or something like that. So it wasn't like I spent a lot. I just got a lot of different games, and I got games for the PS2, the original Xbox, Xbox 360, PS3. So all the consoles that I really wanted to get and build up upon, I've got games for. But yeah, let's get stuck into it. But I will say this, and this isn't the knock on charity shops because charity shops do great work. It's just for what I'm looking for when I go to like charity shops. I went to like 8 charity shops or something like that, and only 3 of them had games, in the actual charity shop. The British Heart, or is it the British Heart Foundation charity shops? There was one in Castle Court, and there was one around the corner from that, and they were the last 2 charity shops I went into had the most games. By a mile. We also went to Case Converters too. They have some good games that I maybe should have got, but I didn't want to go over my budget, and I didn't want to spend too much because this will be a good video anyway for the stuff that we did get. But yeah, let's head into it, folks. The thing is, as well, before I move on any further, as well, it's actually really nerve-wracking to go in and record. I even would walk in and be like, look. So I would look for games first, and if I saw that they had games, only had to do it in a couple of shops. Because I recorded in CEX, Case Converters, and also a couple of the charity shops. But what I did was I went, obviously Case Converters and CEX, I didn't ask, I just sort of like recorded a wee bit, but the footage isn't good and there isn't that much of it. So that's why this segment's going to be quite long, because I'll be explaining things. But in the charity shops, I would see if there's any games, and I would walk up after I've seen the games and be like, look, I'm a YouTuber, can I record? If that's okay, I won't be recording any faces or anything like that. And they were all like happy to be like, yeah, go ahead, fire away. And in big stores like CX, they don't really probably care what you're doing as long as you look like I was making it look like I was texting, but I was actually recording. But yeah, let's get stuck into it. Because we did get some good games. I feel, but this sort of episode is just about beefing up some of the collections that that I'm building, uh, like the Xbox and PlayStation and all. Sorry, folks. Right. Anyway, let's go. So we're gonna start off with the Xbox, original Xbox games we got, and we only got a couple. So what did, because there was only a couple around, and I got these in CEX. To be fair, I probably could have got other ones, but they were quite dear, and I didn't want to like go spending fivers on the first, set of games that I'm getting, because I'm gonna save them for different episodes when we get better games, and get a better selection and stuff. But yeah, the first one is FIFA 2004. I remember these are some of the earliest FIFAs I ever played. The games are all there. You can see this. Yeah, this is from CEX. So as you can tell by the thing, and it's got the manual and all there as well. It's a proper good looking manual. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, oh, that's a game I need to get as well. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King. That'll be a good game to get. But yeah, that's the first Xbox original game we got. And the next one is the year before, 2003, FIFA 2003. Edgar Davis, Giggs, and Roberto Carlos on the cover photo. You wouldn't get that nowadays, especially with Ryan Giggs, everything he bloody did, but 3 brilliant players nonetheless. And again, yeah, John, well, it looks like a good cover, or a good, it looks in good condition. These boxes are in really good condition as well. So I just wanted to beef up a wee bit, especially with the football games too. I want to try and get like all of the football games at least, and all the FIFAs and things like that. The only problem is they're not really worth much, and then you're having to pay some of them like £1 or £2 or something. Doesn't sound like much, but for FIFAs from like 06 and 07 it is. Right, now we're moving on to the 360 games. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this is my favourite ever of the franchise of these games, and you're gonna see it right now. It is Far Cry 3. Really love this. I think it's faster. Such a crazy villain. and just a brilliant game all in. And the case is really nice, and I've always loved the disc. The disc looks really good. Proper good condition as well, by the looks of it. I think better work or I get to bring it down anyway. And then it has the manual and all as well. The good thing is every one of Open's had the manual so far, so yeah, I think that was from CEX as well. Now the two Xbox Classic games, the two FIFAs, they were 50p each. I think that was like 150 or something. I do have the receipt again. I'm actually gonna get the receipt, to be fair, and actually let you know how much each game was. Well, this is from CEX anyway. Yeah, Far Cry 3 was £2, so it was. So yeah, FIFA 2003 was. They're both 50p, so I don't think they're the worst. They're just to beef up the collection. Right, the next game, although this box is stinking, I definitely didn't pay for the box quality, like, but I think this was £2.50. It is Far Cry 4, Pagan Min. The villain in that one, so good as well. 3 and 4 were bangers, were classics. 2 was really good as well. And yeah, manual again. It's got the disc. How does the disc actually look? Oh, it's actually like in that. Yeah, it looks pretty good, to be fair. But yeah, I need to get a new box. The box, I don't know if you can see it, but the box is quite stinking, to be fair. But yeah, we've got a couple of Far Cries in there. The next one, and this is a game I think Arn wants me to play at some point. Shout out to Emperor Arn. And shout out to Man Cave, Sky's Man Cave, and Hutchie as well, original Hutchie, because like I'm starting this game collection again because of them, because I see how fun it is to just go into charity shops and, you know, hunt down different games and stuff. And the reason it's really fun for me right now is because it's the start I can buy any game, because I don't have like 95% of the games, you know, so it's just so fun to get started again. But yeah, classic bestseller awards, and this is the main reason why you'll see it right now. It is Dead Island. Dead Island, the original, meant to be a fantastic game. Dead Island 2 was so fun. Arn actually, I think, meant to buy me this, but because he's in the US and I'm in the UK, for some reason it wasn't allowed. So Arn, I will get playing this at some point, so I will, but let me check. Yep, it's got the manual and everything in it as well. The disc too. Brilliant. I'll have to put all the discs in to the case properly. Right, now we're moving on to the PS3 games. Although, how much was the Dead Island? Dead Island was $1.50. So it was. Right, this next game was from CEX as well. One of the early ones of these. And it is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood for the PS3. Yeah, oh, it's stinking inside. What the hell? Well, thankfully, I've got a few spare PS3 boxes. Look at that. Someone's shit in it. Well, it's not, but I mean, it looks like it. Yeah, I'm going to have to remove that. That's not a really nice box, but I remember playing this. It was a really good game. I can't wait to play it again. A lot of these games I will be playing, like as a retro classic series or something, you know. Once I get the right consoles and stuff and everything up and running. Right, the next one isn't so exciting, but both of these next games are from 2012. The first one is FIFA 2012. I'm gonna do like maybe like an early like FIFA series and see if it compares, or how it compares the gameplay etc. to the new FIFA or the new EA FC, because I played that an awful lot. I'll be doing that along with PES as well. But yeah, it's in there and all. It looks really good. I'm just hoping I haven't already got this. If I do, then oh well. Means I can afford to lose one then. But yeah, Jack Wilshere, crazy. He was on the cover of FIFA, but he was some player as well. Right, the next one is PES 2012. This cover actually looks brilliant, so it does. I got this one in the charity shop, so I did. I think I got FIFA 12 as well in the charity shop. But yeah, this looks so good. Honestly, you get the disc and the manual as well there. Yeah, I can't wait to play this one. This actually looks really good. We'll be playing that. We might do like a Real Madrid manager mode or something just to play with Ronaldo or whatever. Right, the next one. Again, I got this in the British Heart Foundation. It is F1 Formula 1 2010. I don't usually play racing games like this, but I think I would give, you know, the Formula 1 a go. 100%. The disc looks really good, and so it has the manual and all. And it has that fancy cover in the back, which is really good, and thankfully no one's shit in this one, so brilliant. No, we're running out of the games here, but I'm just hoping we'll have enough footage because was at golf as well. The golf is fantastic. It's the best I've played. Well, it's the first I played in 2 years. I didn't expect to play that well. I shot a 90 round. What do you call it again? Uh, Clanny Boy. So it is Clanny Boys and Bangor. So just a beautiful day and just brilliant just to get out and to shoot a 90 when I haven't played in 2 years was fantastic. This next game is Darksiders. I don't know if anyone's ever played this. It looks really good though, especially at the back and all as well. But yeah, and then there's the disc and the manual stuff. I got this as well from the British Heart Foundation too. They had such a great collection of different games, you know. I wish I had went into them first, you know. But then I'm sort of glad I got them in the end because if you'd in a way, if you'd have blown it all in the first couple shops, you know, like I'm sort of glad, like, because my last three shops, or the last four shops I went to was CEX, the British Heart Foundation, Cash Converters, and then the British Heart Foundation in the Castle Court. I was like to the girl, do you have any more games? And they were like, look, there is another shop in Castle Court that we'll have. Check there, they'll definitely have games too. So I know I'm going to hit them spots, you know, the next time straight away as well. Well, also, folks, you'll see in there as well me walking up and down the Peace Wall in Belfast. I love doing that. Like, that's a brilliant walk. And the only other places are like peace walls potentially, or even walls all in, is like, you know, Israel Palestine, you know, that type of area and stuff, because that keeps the peace for us between the Shankill and the Falls Road. Like, it's crazy. If they weren't there, there'd probably be riots every day. Like, so they are needed, and they're still needed to this day probably. Now it might be a bit calmer and things probably could be calm, but around band season or around, you know, St. Patrick's Day or whatever, people would probably go mental. So yeah, just good to get down there a wee bit of a walk, just to add filler in there, because the footage I got from the charity shops wasn't brilliant, like, you know, it wasn't good or anything, but I'm walking about with a phone, and with my phone I'm going like that, you know, it's a bit clunkier than if you just have a wee camera or something, and, you know, you can just walk and you can do everything. So yeah, not great that way, but we did get some footage anyway, right? So that's the PS3 games done. We're moving on to the last set of games that we got, and that is the PS2 games, and we're going to start off with Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I've never even played this game, but it does look really, really good, with no manual or anything, but we do have the disc there. And that memory cards for PlayStations, like back in the day, it just shows you how far we've came along. Looks like a really good game. Made by 2K, I didn't realise that, but I might have to play that at some point. Yep. Looks a good one, though, we'll definitely be playing it. The next one I got in a charity shop as well. This is one of the charity shops that wasn't the British Heart Foundation. It was around near Botanic, and it's Premier Manager 2004 to 2005. I do like my manager games. Have played them and stuff. Well, do you know what? Oh, this is a disaster, folks. Knowing my luck, this would happen to me. This Reese might enjoy this, but I certainly don't. I cannot believe this. I am disgusted, but it was only £1. Or did we get 2? Nope. What disc is meant to be in this? You think Premier Manager, it would be Premier Manager. I think this is some cruel joke from the world to sicken me here. Know what it is? I have a Chelsea shirt on. Where's the badge there? A Chelsea shirt on. I love Chelsea. And blue is the colour. But when you see this, when you open up a game, this is just the height of being, you know, screwed over by the world. Liverpool, Champions of Europe 2005 DVD. What is going on here? Come on, charity shops. And I was like £1 or £1.50 or something. Why did I not open it? I should have opened it to see, but I shook it and heard there was a game. I was like, it must be. I've got Liverpool Club Champions of Europe 2005 photo of Steven Gerrard and Rafa Benitez. Why do I want? At least I have something to throw outside then and rack. Unless you want it, Reese. I'll try and I'll throw it in the water and hope it gets to in Liverpool. There's Liverpool over there. There you go. Can't believe that, actually. That's got me worried. Oh, that's so annoying when you... I should have checked. Oh well, what do you do? That's one wasted game, so that's one game down. That is heartbreaking, actually, folks. Man Cave or Hutchie, if that's ever happened to you, let me know. Oh, right now I'm worried here. Now this has got me so worried. The next game that I hope is in this, and it's not Liverpool. If it's anything Liverpool or United, I'm gonna go ballistic. So you are, or so you're gonna see. But this game is X-Men 2: Wolverine's Revenge. It actually looks like a really good game, even from the back and stuff. I've never even seen like a Wolverine type of game before, but I think that would be epic. And thankfully, it's in there. It might just be that one. That was from a dodgy charity shop. It must be. You know, it must be as a Chelsea fan. But we got that in the British Heart Foundation or whatever it was called. Right. This next one here, I remember playing these games back in the day, although my memories just went, so I'll need to play it again just to be sure. Is Tomb Raider, or Lara Croft Tomb Raider. The Angel of Darkness. It actually was pretty good, and you get the manual on it too, and oh, that's good. Whoa, that looks really good to be fair. Glad to have that. At least that wasn't Liverpool. Can't believe that, folks. Ah, that's breaking my heart. I wanted to play our Premier Manager. Sick, at Liverpool DVD. Sick. Talk about making me want to go mental. Right, the last game we got, since we're a game down, this is the last game for the PS2 that we got, and it's actually Fantastic Four again, but it's just Fantastic Four. It's not Fantastic Four Silver Surfer. That's what I was worried about. I was like, is this the same as the Silver Surfer one? But I don't think it is. And if it is, well, we've got 2 extra games. We've done that a few times already. But yeah, they're all the games, other than one being a full bust, being a bloody Liverpool DVD. Know what I mean? Who wants to watch that DVD unless Reese, if you want it, you can come to Belfast and grab it. But yeah, no, I can't believe that. But other than that, we've actually got is it like how many games is that? Is it like 14 games or something there then that we got for like £24? So it's not too bad, and it beefs everything up. I've got a whole different selection of games. I'm really happy with that, folks. Honestly, not happy with a Liverpool DVD. That's gonna keep me up at night, so it is. But folks, let me know what you think of the collection. If you're starting a collection, let me know what games you found recently. What games should I get next? I've got an idea in my head what games I'm looking for. But there were games in CEX I could have bought, but I'm like, I could probably see them in the charity shop soon enough. So the good thing about this too is you've got to wait and bide your time, and maybe you'll get lucky and find like a Red Dead Redemption in a charity shop, or like a San Andreas or whatever. So you just got to bide your time, and that's what I'm going to try and do. And then we might not do this every week. We might, because it's been my birthday and I do have a bit more money to spend on a few games. You might see one next week, but it's not going to be something I'm doing every single week in and week out. We're going to try and just do it whenever I get the time or I get a chance or whatever, because there's a lot of editing goes into these more than every other bit of content to do. But I really have enjoyed it. The golf, the wee walk up and down the Peace Wall, and then getting the games from the charity shops and then talking about them here. I'm very happy, and it's been a great one. Folks, please hit the like button and subscribe, and a big shout out to the likes of people who watch and people who've inspired, the likes of Man Cave, Hutchie, Reese, Simon O'Ryan, Alf, everybody. I really appreciate it. Can't thank you enough, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one, folks. Bye.